The bending moment occurs during the dynamic condition of the vessel. As the name apply dynamic, we are looking at when the vessel is on a voyage and encountering rough weather. And during that period, we are going to have the sinusoidal waves coming up in this form, where the height of the wave will almost equal to the length of the vessel. The height is almost equal to the length of the vessel. And note that the vessel is not going to be stagnant, it's going to keep moving, riding along the waves as it goes. Then you will discover that since the vessel will keep moving, the vessel will be seesawing. And when we talk about seesawing, we talk about what? Pitching. The vessel keep pitching. So the vessel will keep moving along the waves like that. And at this point in time in the life of the vessel, you will discover that the vessel at one time, the ends can be on the wave crest. Here is the wave crest. The end being in the wave crest. This end also being in the wave crest. And at the midship section of the vessel will be in the wave trough. So when the vessel in this condition, be where the wave height is almost the length of the vessel, and the ends are on the wave crest, and the midship section of the vessel is in the wave trough, this vessel, such a vessel will be experiencing sagging condition. In the sense that at this point, you stand as where it's not sitting. The end is sitting on the wave crest, whereas the midship section, there is nothing there. Definitely, the midship section of the vessel will be sagging because the ends are sitting on the wave crest. So the sagging condition would definitely occur for such vessel. But since the vessel is not always on a stagnant position, it keeps moving on its voyage, it comes to a time whereby the midship section of the vessel will be on the wave crest, whereas the end also will be on the wave trough. That is, this is the condition where we have this particular vessel. The end here is on the wave trough, and the end here also is in the wave trough, not supported by anything, but at the midship section of the vessel is on the wave crest. At that position, the vessel will be experiencing hugging condition because the ends will not be sitting on anything, whereas the midship section of the vessel will be sitting on the wave crest, and definitely mean that it's going to experience the hugging condition. Okay? So this particular thing will occur to the vessel as long as the vessel is still on the voyage, constantly being on hugging, another time being in a sagging condition throughout its lifetime. And that is why we have said that this particular materials are put in place in order to help to resist it. If not, the vessel will not last and will break off. Okay? And definitely, as I told you, that when the vessel is now, since the vessel is not like a car, the wave is like a mountain. And since the vessel used to seesaw, the vessel does not climb as the hill is, but it just seesaw. So during the time the vessel is at this condition, it will be pitching. Pitching is what we mean by seesawing. And at that time, you discover that the vessel, when it's pitching, the pressure at that pitching condition will be different from, because at that pitching condition will be where it is at the wave crest. And it comes to a time that you move into where we have the wave trough. At the wave trough, the pressure at that side will be less than when the pressure is, will be higher than the pressure when it is at the wave crest. So because of this variation in the pressure as the vessel is moving, then the vessel will be experiencing panting stress. Will be experiencing panting stress. And when it's experiencing this panting stress, which is the in and out of the bow of the vessel can break off because the material will be stressed in that area. So there are materials that need to be put in place in order to resist this panting stress. Okay? It has to be materials we put in place. So the panting stringent are now put in place. Okay? And also brace hook are also put in place at the fore end of the vessel in order to resist such occurrence. So for us to talk about the bending moment when the vessel is in a dynamic condition, we need to look at it that it is riding among the waves. And when it's riding among the waves, there is a time when this vessel at each end will be on the wave crest. And the midship section of the vessel will be in the wave trough. That vessel will be experiencing sagging condition. And another point in time, the midship section will be in the wave crest, and the end is in the wave trough. That vessel will be experiencing hogging conditions.